Welcome back to Curating Culture. We are in New York City, this time in Harlem. Harlem is not just a neighborhood, it is a symbol of resilience, creativity, and leadership. From Harlem Renaissance in 1920s, when jazz, poetry, and black art shook the world, to today's ongoing movements for justice and equality, Harlem has always been a place where voices rise, where change begins, and where history is written. From Langston Hughes, considered as the leader of the Harlem Renaissance, to Duke Ellington, the key to Harlem Renaissance, to Adam Clayton Powell Jr., Congressman Charles Rangel, now Alicia Keys and A$AP Rocky, Harlem continues to shape the culture and inspire the world. The Shabazz Center stands inside what was once the Audubon Ballroom, a landmark of Harlem's vibrant past. Built in 1912, the ballroom was a place of celebration where New Yorkers came to dance, listen to music, and gather as a community. Generations of Harlem residents remember the Audubon for its energy, elegance, and joy. And yet, its historic relevance has somber beginning. On February 21, 1965, Malcolm X was assassinated here as he prepared to address the community. In that instant, the Audubon Ballroom became the site of one of America's deepest tragedies. In the 1980s, the building was set to be demolished. But through the determination of Dr. Betty Shabazz and with the support of community donors, it was saved. Preserved against the odds, this site was reborn as the Shabazz Center, transforming tragedy into resilience and loss into legacy. Malcolm X, born Malcolm Little in 1925, rose from hardship to become one of the most influential leaders of the 20th century. Through the Nation of Islam, he became a national figure, calling for dignity, justice, and self-determination. In 1964, Malcolm made his pilgrimage to Mecca. There, he witnessed people of all colors praying together, united as equals. That journey reshaped his vision, expanding this fight into a global struggle for human rights. Now, this year, 2025, marks the 100th anniversary of his birth, a reminder of how deeply his voice still resonates. He once said, "You can't separate peace from freedom because no one can be at peace unless he has his freedom." Dr. Betty Shabazz, an educator, activist, and mother of six, carried forward her husband's mission with strength and grace. She became a professor and leader at Medgar Evers College, and her voice reached the global stage at the United Nations, where she championed women's rights and peace. Betty's influence extended beyond academia. She participated in U.S. delegations under Presidents Ford, Carter, and Clinton, and advocated for women's rights at the 1995 Women's International Conference in Beijing. And she tirelessly championed racial tolerance and self-determination. Today, the Shabazz Center remains alive with events, education, and dialogue. On this day, we attended a program hosted by Columbia University Center for the Study of Social Difference, and we asked the Assistant Director of the Center, Nadia Christidi, to tell us how the center is building opportunities and bridging communities.
Hi, my name is Nadia Christidi. I'm the postdoc and assistant director with the Center for the Study of Social Difference at Columbia University. The center supports interdisciplinary faculty working groups that focus on topics of social difference and inequality, and also produces programming that probes different questions relating to inequality in the world.
And how does the center relate to this event?
So today we have the launch of the program is called Countering the Carceral State, and it explores different facets of disciplinary enforcement, which are central to U.S. power and U.S. empire. So we're trying to think about how disciplinary enforcement kind of operates both nationally and internationally, and kind of interconnections between them. So to make that clearer, just trying to understand what is the link between policing, racial profiling, police militarization, and the prison industrial complex within the U.S. to imperial prisons, warfare, and the use of um, weapons in places like the Gaza Strip that then find themselves being deployed by U.S. police forces. So, kind of trying to understand the link between this phenomenon both nationally and internationally.
And how do you connect with scholars around the world?
While we are global in focus, the center is really trying to work on creating community also locally. So we do have, so in order to connect locally and create community locally, we're doing various public programs. And then we kind of connect with global audiences through some of these programs by inviting guests, through content on our website, and through the scholarship that gets produced out of some of these events. So, in addition to public programs like the one you're seeing today, we also support faculty members who are doing research on specific topics, collectively, kind of like faculty seminars, and that research often ends up producing scholarship that circulates globally.
And how can people help the center? Connect, donate in any way?
In all of those ways, we're always happy to have people follow our news. We're happy to have people contribute to an annotated bibliography that we've launched on literature because we want it to be kind of a repository of information about sources that scholars can turn to. We have material for you to read on our website, and we're always looking for support at this time, like so many organizations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your work.
Malcolm X's life was cut short here in Harlem, but his voice continues to meet the moment with clarity and power. His call for truth, dignity, and human rights still echoes today. And thanks to the vision of Dr. Betty Shabazz, who saved this building from demolition and transformed it into a place of learning and dialogue, the Shabazz Center stands today as a living memorial, carrying forward the mission that began with Malcolm X. As we honor his 100th birthday this year, we encourage you to support the Shabazz Center. Scan the QR code to contribute and, of course, visit the center in person. And to learn more, please visit www.theshabazzcenter.org. See you back on Curating Culture.